So now, through all the chaos of businesses versus businesses, companies versus companies, this wrestling style versus that wrestling style, and the parasocial relationships we have with these companies and stuff, it's so nice to see like amending offenses and like a olive branch, extended to another company. And you see some peace between each other. Now, before I get into this video, 76% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed, man. I'm trying to hit 7,000 subs before the end of the week. Need about 300 more people to hit that subscribe button, man. I know y'all ain't. I know y'all got accounts. Come on, man. Hit that subscribe button. Also, like the video. I need 100 likes on the video. Make sure you hit that like button as well. Both of those buttons are free. Appreciate you. Now, if you don't know, Sting, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, depending on how you look at it, retired last night. It was a pretty, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not watch the pay-per-view. I didn't watch the pay-per-view. I caught everything I needed to catch on the Twitter highlights, man. I seen Sting and Darby Allin going through glass, real glass. CM Punk, cover your ears. I'm sorry, man, but it looked like it was pretty much real glass. This was I'll get into it in another video. But tonight on Monday Night Raw, surprisingly, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee showed some love to Sting. Now, I'm pretty sure Michael Cole was given permission. I would think from Triple H. I would assume that he was given permission. Michael Cole is, for better or worse, a puppet when it comes to what he can say and what he can't say. I always think about the Sasha Banks and Naomi situation about what he was forced to say. So I'm sure he was given the permission to say so, which was a beautiful thing. And it shows that this company is really changing and things are evolving, because a year, maybe 6 months ago, definitely a couple months ago, definitely a couple years ago, that wouldn't have happened. It would have probably been treated as if he never even retired, or he just disappeared off the face of the earth. But because when you acknowledge the fact that Sting retired, you acknowledge the fact that he's been wrestling. He didn't just disappear off the face of the earth, and he didn't retire years ago whenever he left WWE. So you acknowledge the fact that he's been wrestling. So in a weird way, you can, like, the casual fan to be like, hold on, Sting's been wrestling? Maybe I should check that out. Where has he been wrestling? Oh, AEW? What is AEW? Now you checking AEW. Well, maybe I'm overthinking that. But it was a funny moment in there because Pat McAfee added on top of that and tried to say it was a great match last night. And Michael Cole cut that shit off quick. Now, yeah, I'll point that out, because if you notice Pat McAfee ain't been on the show after this, you know what I'm saying? You know why? Because Michael Cole had to cut that shit off with the quickness. I'm sure, like, Pat McAfee has been known to just do his own thing and be free flowing out there. Like, if you don't know, he's called out his higher ups at ESPN, and he works under ESPN now. Like, this dude isn't afraid to speak his mind. This dude isn't afraid to add some off script moments. You never know what you gonna get from Pat McAfee. That's why he's great, for better or worse. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Lately, I've been getting kind of tired of Pat McAfee, but you know what I'm saying? I still love the guy, and he's still an inspiration, because he's kind of showing me a path. Him and Logan Paul are showing me a path that I can make it to the WWE doing what I'm doing right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you get these moments, and then you kind of get some moments. Like, I remember he kind of, the whole Uncle Howdy thing, when he first met Uncle Howdy, it was kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of supposed to be a serious moment. You're making a joke out of it, sir. So, Pat McAfee is great. This was great, giving Sting a shout out. I never really gave my thoughts on Sting. I'll be honest, he was, before my era, I believe, if you want to say his prime was WCW. By the time I was even cognizant of wrestling, WCW was going out of business. I think the biggest thing with Sting is, unfortunately, we never got that Undertaker match. I think that honestly hurts Sting legacy more than it does Undertaker's, because unfortunately Sting was on the losing team. He was on AEW, he was on TNA, he was in WCW, and the stories are always going to be told by the winners. So you're never really going to know how great Sting was to the casual viewer. I'll never really know how great Sting was. I learn new stuff about Sting all the time, and I know he's the icon. I know he's a legend. Like, even though I missed his prime, I still love the things he did in TNA. I'm not too much of a fan of the stuff he did in AEW. I would go as far as to say I hate his run in AEW, but I loved his run in TNA. I loved his first appearance in WWE. Didn't like too much after that, but I'll never forget his debut for WWE in 2014. That was amazing. That was one of, if not my, it's definitely not my favorite WWE moment, but it's one of my favorite WWE moments. I'll never forget that. But I missed his WCW prime. I seen a lot of his TNA stuff. My favorite Sting is TNA Sting, so that shows you all about me. But let me know what y'all favorite Sting moments is, man. Get me hip. I know I do have an older than me audience, so that's the beautiful part about that. Y'all can show me y'all can get me hip to this stuff because I just want to learn about wrestling. I love wrestling, and I'm embracing my love for wrestling. And you can't talk about wrestling without talking about Sting. You cannot leave Sting out of wrestling. I know that for sure. So let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know some of the best Sting moments. Let me know how important Sting is to wrestling. Get me hip. Excuse my ignorance on it, but I do love Sting. So, get me hip. Now, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more conversations like this. I try to make sure, this isn't just my opinion is right, yours is wrong type of deal on this channel. I try to open up a dialogue and try to talk to y'all as much as possible. I do work a lot, so it's sometimes hard to, but I do be checking the comments, man. So, what I'm saying? This is just to open the dialogue. But, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Trying to hit 7,000 subs before the end of the week. Need about 300 more people to hit that subscribe button. Have a beautiful night. Like the video as well. Need 100 likes on the video. It helps so much. More than you even know. Like the video as well. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Peace.